Hi, my name's Luciano. I just want to share a quick testimony with all of you. Basically, I'm going to just run through my life before salvation, when I got saved, and how my life is now. Firstly, I'll tell you, I was a person who was very much into football. Football was everything to me. I was aiming to play professionally, and at a stage in my life, basically, that did not work out. And when that took place, I felt very rejected about my career in sports. And from there, it led to a lot of depression, a lot of anger, and a lot of, I often felt as if I was the victim in every situation. I grew up in a very good family. My parents, loving parents, they're still together up to today. And with 3 siblings who are very caring siblings. We had a good childhood, good upbringing. But when I reached around the age of 18, when this football thing didn't work out, I got into a very depressive state, and I was angry about so many things that I didn't really see a purpose in living anymore. My only purpose of living was my family, to be honest, and I was away from them. I was living in the UK, came for university. And in this time of just basically becoming very much someone who just stuck to himself, I became more and more angry, an overthinker, thinking about things just to the point where I didn't actually do anything. And it took a day in Nottingham where, walking up this road, Woodborough Road, I was walking for hours and so depressed and just hating everything about my life. I kind of broke down in that day and didn't really know what I was going to do. But 2 days later, I went to the Potter's House Church here in Nottingham. Someone had told me about this Potter's House, and I thought, you know what, let me pay it a visit. I went for this visit, and when I got there, I realized that I was like, this is a church. I've been to churches before, but it was something different. I basically went into this sermon, and they preached a message so powerfully that it seemed as if God was speaking specifically to me. From that moment, at the end of the service, they made an altar call. I lifted up my hand, gave my life to Jesus. Someone prayed with me, and in that moment, it felt as if I had been set free. God had lifted off a burden off my back. I was free of the shame and guilt that I felt, free of the pain from all the rejection. And it was like something changed in my mind. I wasn't overthinking, but rather thinking that, you know what, there's a purpose to my life, and there's a destiny that God has for me. So I continued to seek God and just try and see what God would do in my life from then on. And just trying to be there in church each and every service, I just tried to be faithful, and I found that God really started speaking to me, and He helped me with a job. And today I'm able to keep a job and hold a job and find other opportunities. I'm able to be consistent in that place, whilst before I could never stay in a job because I always felt as if they were unfair, or I was a victim. Even sometimes when things weren't unfair, to me it was like, you are a victim in this situation. But God really delivered me from that, and now I have a stable job. I'm able to see that there's more to my life. I know there's a purpose and a future. I recently got married a few months ago. That was something I thought I wasn't going to do. I was so scared of responsibility, but I found that God wanted me to have more responsibility, and getting married was an amazing thing, and I'm so grateful to God for all He has done. And I tell you that Jesus can change your life. Surrender to Him, give your life to Him, because it's changed mine. Well, mind oppressed, depressed, all these different things I was going through, God set me free. And it's all by the name of Jesus Christ that I can say that my life has been changed, and I look forward to seeing what God will do in the years to come. God bless you.